Hey everybody, I shoot a ton of film, and at the end of the day I put all of my film in these protective sleeves, and you notice they're for full frame. You have to have them in strips of 5 frames, and then of course naturally half frame you're going to have strips of 10. And I used to use scissors when I cut the film, but it's fiddly and I don't always get a square cut. I wanted to find a device that would do this in a much more accurate way. And I remembered from my days as a motion picture projectionist many years ago when I would tie my dinosaur up at the hitching post in front of the movie theater. We used these really nice splicers that had on the side, there was a little guillotine cutter that did the job so well. You laid the film on these little pins, it would guide, and you get the best cut. And well, those are super expensive. They're hundreds of dollars, and it's just pointless to buy something like that just to cut my film. And so I wanted to see if there were devices available today, modern devices that would do the same job as effectively. And I tried 2 of them, and the first one is this one here. This is the Matin Film Cutter. I was unimpressed. The second one is a JJC Film Cutter. This guy delivered in spades. Let me show you the details. This is the Film Cutter. It's from Matin, M-A-T-I-N. And when you go searching for a film cutter online, this is the one you'll probably see most of all showing up in Amazon. It looks very handy. And what you do is you put it on a light table, like I've got this little this pad that illuminates, and I'm going to turn it on, and that light shines through, and you simply place your film in one end and slide it through. Got the little guillotine cutter here, pretty nice. It's got slots for 35mm film, and then you can do your 120 film in the widest slot. And I really wanted this to work. I wanted it to work so much. And it kind of does. Some people have issues with the guillotine blade not being that sharp, and I did notice I had trouble cutting color film because of the different formulation. It's a different kind of plastic, but it wasn't anything that, just like a pair of scissors, you got to do a bit of side force as you're cutting, and it did the job. It cuts it. But the problem I have is the little wheel that's supposed to advance the film, it slips. And I don't know how to make it grip the film better. Right now it's gripping, but it's like, it does like that. It's going forward, stop, go forward. This is just not the way to do business. You can't keep trying to advance it, have the film get stuck and it's not moving. And so that's why I consider this not a very useful product. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. If it weren't for that, if I could get this little wheel to actually grip the film, I would happily use this product. So let me switch over to the one that really works now. This is the JJC model. It has a built-in backlight. It has a little flippy thing, comes up and down with the little rubber strips that will grip the film. There's a little sliding thing that has a blade on it, and the blade is angled both ways so you can cut either direction, and the blade's replaceable. You see we've got little lines on here so we can line up and measure from one side to the other of a frame where we want to cut. And what I'm going to do is this is my last blank frame. I'm going to cut right on the edge of that blank frame. Like that. And we're done. So there you have it. The Matin film cutter doesn't deliver, the JJC Film Cutter does exactly what it says it's going to do. This device is the bee's knees. Thank you for watching. Now go out and shoot a roll.